Every time he's about to speak and has a glass of water, I'm like, oh, this man is going to be so long. They even have balls, so. This time I'm going to speak about plugins in WordPress, but from the very start, from the very beginning, for all the developers. Sorry for all the guys who never saw plugins or what they actually do. I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be cool. I prepared this presentation for, this one is actually extended version of super short, my presentation for Arvika in Sweden. It was the last month we had a meetup there, 3 of us. It was called Norwegian Invasion, followed by Norwegian, Dutch and Serbian, and we nailed it because we were good. I was the third in a row, kind of had that closure thing. So you're gonna see the extended. I extended for 2 more slides. So, as I said, like from the very beginning, you can follow me on Twitter, visit my website, please do. I have 1 visit per day. You guess who it is? So, oh, this is my viewing notes. Actually, we're gonna talk about that one later. We were at the WordCamp, but about this one, we're gonna talk later. This is actually WordPress. This is the WordPress theme, and I have some viewing notes on this theme came along. Yeah. Introduction. So, as I said, I prepared this one for Arvika, for Sweden. I mentioned Norwegian Invasion. It really was like that. So, why do we build plugin? We build plugin to modify our theme, to modify our website. We want to customize it, we want to do whatever we want, and we don't want to change the theme. And plugins adds functionality to the theme, and it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Actually, it's not that fun, but I'm about to last job, so. Plugin statistics. We have I updated the presentation from the last night in our repo, WordPress org repo plugins. We have 27,000 different plugins with 500 million downloads, and it's counting. I think every time I try to refresh, I get a new number. I play that game a lot. Right? So we have that debate. A few of us gathered around and said, does the number actually of installed and activated plugins on your website kill the speed of your website? We had that debate and kind of agreed, or Bjorn persuaded us that it doesn't. It really doesn't. We tried to test it out, like 10, 20, 50 plugins installed and activated on a single website with the same setup, and it didn't kill. Then we tried installed WPML, and that kind of was the first one who actually made a difference. So I don't know. I used it just for a couple of times, and this plugin, I don't know, but I found nothing like it. Where we can find the plugins? This is the actual the link to it on our repo. Maybe I can do a root demonstration, or we can all gather to see it. How to find, how to search, how to, well, does that plugin does what I want it to do, etc., etc. So, plugin VS theme. If you compare it, there's a lot of confusion in the beginning when I talk with people who just are into the WordPress. Like, yeah, but plugin theme, what's the difference? Plugin theme, page post, everything is potato, is it? But I always said, try to look at it this way. Your theme is your design. Your plugin is your functionality on the website. If you take it like that, and it's going to be awesome, you're going to start looking at it like that, you'll be happy. With plugins, they're super awesome because you can install it, you can find it, you can activate and deactivate it whenever you want. Plugins can completely change your experience on website and into your WordPress admin. And plugins are completely team independent. You can run, there's, as far as I know, don't take it for granted, that you can't just use some plugin on some specific team, let's say. It's limited or something. So, when you start building, like, start developing the plugin, like, okay, but what is that? How I need to structure it? Does it actually have something that's necessary? Do I have to name my PHP file like that? Must it be index.php? No, you can call it whatever you want. All you need is one main PHP file, and you can put everything in it. You can structure it like to have, I don't know how many, unlimited number of folders depending on the plugin. And you must have a readme text file, and inside that text file you need to structure it. I'm going to show you the actual demo of it, or the template for it, and that's it. You can have just one PHP file, one readme, and you're off to go. Now if you want to customize it, icons, you know, the header for your repository plugin, you can add that one later. Oh, I'm already on 11. So folder structure, completely the list. Your plugins are stored into the WP content inside the plugins folder. You'll find a bunch of them there. At your first install, the Hello Dolly and Akis. Yeah, I read Akismet, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And you have inside it, you have your plugin main PHP file, and you have your readme text file. Sorry. Plugin meta. Your main plugin file has to have this plugin meta. I forgot to put in my presentation how this one looks like. Sorry. This is your plugin name, plugin URL, description, short description, link to your author. So let's show you what okay. This is it. What I mean, and all this. Your plugin name is this field, or this position over here. Plugin URI, the link to the name of the author with a link to it. The version. This is your description, and as you can see. And I'm now going to deactivate the MP6 plugin. It's something that like one. This would be your yes. This is your plugins on your WordPress admin for your dashboard. As you can see, this one is not activated, and what I do, like the first thing when I get to my fresh install of the WordPress, I'm deleting the Akismet, and I want to show you this one. This is the old. Let me activate this one. This is the list of currently running plugins on this version of the WordPress. As you can see, this is the basic theme, basic settings for your dashboard, and this is what it does. Like this particular admin is changed in dashboard UI. It's developed by the MP6 team. Matt did it, the guy who actually is the co-founder of the WordPress and Automatic, and I'm all these times. So you can see with just activating the one plugin, we completely changed the the sidebar, the menu, all the settings are completely different. And this was when I was deciding what to show you as a simple active activation and deactivation plugin. I want to try this one, MP6. So yes, this is the plugin meta. It's on the top of your main PHP file. Oh, you're enjoying it. README file. This is the template for the README file. It has description, installation, how to, if you need to do something different, if you want to let them know the frequently asked questions, if you have screenshots. This is squashed because I don't have data in it, so it's pretty much the basic template for the README. Yes, I want to talk about now. Our plugin has its own API. It's awesome. If you're not a developer and you first time see this is pretty much basic stuff. You don't have to be afraid of it. But the actions are the hooks, and in this WordPress core, it uses hooks. I'm really suggesting to go to Codex, and there's an awesome page called "If you want to start." On this page, you'll get pretty much everything you need to know to develop your plugin, to start developing it. It covers with all the API necessary, everything you need to know, everything I tried to put it in this small presentation. There is there, yeah, this is the thing there too. And to get back to actions, this is my favorite. And filters, not so favorite, but I need to mention that filters are hooks that that the WordPress installation uses to modify. I hate definitions because I need to launch to modify the text setting by the database. I hate this one, and I was so close to delete this slide, but yeah, I need to delete that one. Options and settings. I'm going to move forward. Your plugin can have its options. Its options by you want to set different things. The amount of different things that you can do with your plugin is enormous, really. Also settings API. I set this link to it. I really suggest you. If you want to do something a little more complicated, you will have to learn the settings API. And I didn't need that one, and when it came to Metronet, that was one of the first things that I really need to learn too, in order to develop a little bit complicated plugins. Useful notes about writing this plugin. Writing plugins is you need to prefix everything and try to, when you're calling your class, try to take the names that are particularly just for your plugin. Like try to make it complicated, but not too complicated. You don't want to write the string 50 characters, but something that's particular for you. Like I use always my awesome plugin. I don't know why, but I'm trying to do the example plugin. This is the class. Everything has to be enclosed in class. Now that's a must. Your plugin will start with construct, simple action of initial init. I'll cut it. I don't know how to pronounce that whole word. And you end up some practice that I try to teach myself is to add the new on the bottom of it. Is that no? I still have it. Yes. I'm suggesting Codex, of course. Codex is the main thing for us. Codex is our friend, mine also. it's more as you use it, the better your life will be. And with all those functions, and I don't know how many hooks, they said that there's a 150, what I'm talking about, 150 different hooks just for some data that I really tried to remember because I was so amazed, but I lost it. Maybe I'm nervous, sorry. And yes, what they wanted from us now is to contribute to the plugins. You can develop your own plugin. I'm adding it. Submit the plugin. Okay. When you develop your own plugin, you can submit it and make others' life miserable or better. Depends on your code. You'll see that one in ratings. You'll see that one in comments. I want to show you one of the repo just to see one plugin and to super quick go through that one. This is the link that I actually sent. This is the number that I took for presentation. And if we go to let's say Jetpack. From your README file, it will read out the full description, the installation, frequently asked questions. If your code is bad, you will see this. I haven't rated this one. Everyone needs to have its own account on it. Suggestion for choosing your plugins: how can I choose which one will suit me better? Like just for caching, I don't know how many plugins there are. See how many, what's the number of downloads. Check the ratings. Sometimes people are stupid. They give 1 star, that's a really rude, but choose the best ratings there is for plugins, that's a suggestion, and also the downloads number. If 5 million people are wrong, yeah, join them. You know,
I would recommend looking at how many support threads have been answered also.
Yes.
The one at the bottom there.
Yeah. Help. You support?
Like 7 out of 139 have been answered. That's kind of bad.
Yeah. Don't use WP Supercache. Yes. What I started doing is you can set it as a favorite. So just keeping the bookmark of the whole plugin repo. If it breaks or it's broken in your current version of WordPress, tell that one. Tell to brother. Is it warn a brother? Yes, warn a brother. And I think 19 out of yes, 20. This is the extended version. This is the extended version. So yeah, you can add me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. I recently started really tweeting about the WordPress, and I like it. So, if you have any questions, there's a pizza. If you don't, no.
You shouldn't say it, Chris. We actually have a speech after you, and then we're gonna eat. So you shouldn't.
So let's say minimum of 5 questions, and then they can get pizza. Now raise hand.
Sometimes you use a class for your plugin definition.
Yeah.
Can you go over why you would use a class over procedural?
Yeah. This one? Yeah. Every time I do the class, I start my code with class, and the first function is construct. That's how I do it. Is that okay?
I was just mentioning that a class is good for namespacing.
So yeah.
A class is good for namespacing, but when you use procedural functions, there's possibly a clash if you don't name your functions correctly.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, never
Sorry,
mind.
lost it. I'm the closer one. I'm the closest to pizza. Sorry, something. Yes.
Regarding MP6, it will most likely be added to core So when 3.8 comes out sometime in December, it will look like that, and it will probably have 3 or 4 different options to how you want it to look. It's more responsive. It also shows, you see the blue bar on the side, what is active, what it's not, of plugins. So it gives a better visual way of showing what's going on. And I think also when you delete a plugin, it will say that you're also deleting the data from the plugin in MP6 compared to the regular ones.
I think that I actually want to delete these files. I think
Okay.
that one stay the same.
Okay, I've seen it a little bit mixed, but you'll see it in core,
Yeah.
most likely.
But have you zoomed in on the, or is text like super big?
No, I
Oh.
zoomed in. I zoomed in because
Yeah.
I'm going to show off because this team is
Ah.
responsive, so yeah.
Oh.
Okay, what theme is this?
This is the AutoPress
Okay.
team is called Slides. It's from AutoPress, developed by Samuel Otto, and it uses pages for slides. So he had the presentation on WordCamp using this theme.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a good stealer. So yeah, and I just had to. I completely changed the presentation. I had it in a different theme, so I completely took it because I couldn't use on this one. So I did that last night and early this morning. I filled up all the content into this theme because I really wanted to use it.
Great.
It's sponsored.
Is it a lot of work to use that instead of,
Yes. Sorry. What?
it's not a lot of work instead of using Keynote? It's like create pages all the time.
Yeah, but this is a WordPress.
Oh.
Never had the presentation keynote. Yeah.
Does it load all the pages?
Yeah. It loads all the pages and first three slides. First three slides are kind of hard-coded. He started. Oh, I found this wallpaper. This is mine. It has first, second slides are kind of hard-coded. You just it reads out your WordPress title.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just another blog. What's the name? You reads out the author, and first, yeah. And this one is also hard-coded because it shows up the functionality of it. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the last slide, the questions is also hard-coded. Is also hard-coded.
Does it lazy load?
Oh, this one? No, this is all CSS. Oh, and you have to go there. Yeah, these questions is also. It's not lazy load. It's just CSS